Ahora mete más gente el Inter. Son 6 que van al área. Vino el córner corto. Sergio Busquets para pegarle. No, prefiere tocar. Aparece el chilo. Weigand lo busca. En el borde del área, Lío. Messi.
Se olvidaron de marcar al 10 y la paró, se acomodó y ahora de zurda abajo, la cuarta. Gol de Lío, gol de Messi.
Huele, golazo de Messi que lo venía buscando el Inter Miami, decidido al ataque, definitivamente jugándose cerca del área rival y asumiendo riesgos en el córner a la zurda de Messi, que finalmente encontró la fuerza, la velocidad y el espacio y el lugar contra el palo, inatajable para cualquier arquero, uno que le venía ganando como Kalina, finalmente, como casi todos o todos los arqueros del mundo.
Jordi Alba direct, he's looking for Messi, who settles. Messi trying to cut inside, still there! It's direct to the great one! And Lionel Messi has put Inter Miami one step closer to the Supporters' Shield and to the 46th trophy in his career.
And he pulls off, but now Amundsen drops. That keeps Lionel Messi onside. Little deflections in. Big issue here is the wall set up right.
Messi! Schulte stunned! Messi magic!
And in the blink of an eye, Lionel Messi has turned this game on its head. You have to be perfect. The details, setting up the wall. Is it wide enough? Is there tall enough players to make him uncomfortable?
Here we go. Yeah, check complete. Goal confirmed. Here we go in.
Oh my goodness!
Oh no! Suárez!
You gotta be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me!
Schulte ran into Camacho and straight off the kickoff. Inter Miami get their 2-goal lead back. 3-1.
At this level, this cannot happen. But good on Luis Suárez, staying alive. But you cannot gift Lionel Messi.
And it was 3-2 in the 61st minute, and then just a couple minutes later, a red card to Rudy Camacho. It's where we stand now. Still, Columbus have belief, and DeJuan Jones wins a corner.
The arm's naturally going to be that wide. However, that arm is big. Makes his body bigger. That to me is a handball. I've seen it not given.
On the left side of your screen, it took a little bit to get Drew Fisher the images. Now it is. So what you're watching on the left is what Drew Fisher is watching at the monitor.
After review, Miami number 17 commits a handling offense.
That was the opener this year against Atlanta United.
Brad Kazan saved him on that night. Cucho to tie the game. Saved by Calendar! Drake Calendar, a moment that could have just won Miami the Shield tonight.
It's a run-up, as you've seen from Cucho Hernandez. Do you go the same direction? Drake Calendar holding his ground, staying behind the line, and coming up with a...
Martinez will step forward. Suárez, nutmegs of Arriaga. Taylor, Martinez continuing his run. It's Suárez, and Suárez! It took them a while. They find their breakthrough. Luis Suárez's 19th goal of the season
is going to come from, and it's not the first two runners, it's the one behind them. And Luis Suárez, and a classical finish from a classical number 9. 19.
What was at stake? He knew all about postseason. Here's Suárez cutting it back. Suárez again!
for 7 to 8 yards. This is inexplicable. This is why the Revolution have given up the second most goals in all of MLS.
Now they decide to come right. Messi, Suárez, Messi and Suárez. And Messi again. Oh, around Arriaga. Messi! What a player! What a year! Surely, potentially, sealing a record-setting season for Inter Miami. Unstoppable.
Completely undressing the New England Revolution backline. Great little touch here. He floats into space, but watch him lose Arriaga with that little bit of a feint. And was there any doubt that the moment he loses Arriaga with a dip of the shoulder and cuts it to his left, there is zero chance that ball is going nowhere other than the back of the net. 2021 Revolution were led by their number 10, Carlos Gil. The 2024 Inter Miami record-setting season, none better than the greatest of all time.
Maybe another chance for Messi. He's in. Messi! Oh, yeah! It's a show tonight. It's the cherry on top of the greatest regular season in Major League Soccer history. Bow down to Messi, they say at Chase Stadium.
Yeah, but someone's got to recognize the ball played from Jordi Alba is absolutely ridiculous. Because if you took a freeze frame of what he saw versus what the rest of the players saw on the field, nobody would have thought that this ball is going to be played in at the right pace and behind. But that little bit of a dink, he goes in behind. And the Revolution backline is in no man's land. The way they've been and where they've been the entire regular season in MLS. Deflection from Dave Romney or not, it is 4-2. And as Messi showed up, it makes it 5-2 with his second of the night.
Suárez, Messi, Campana turning, flicking, Suárez across, Messi! The hat trick! His first hat trick in pink on the final day of the regular season. Let there be no doubt. This is the greatest regular season team the league has ever seen. Led by arguably the greatest player the sport has ever seen. 6-2 on decision day.
How do you commentate over these pictures? What do you want me to say? I can't describe this pass from Suárez. The Revolution were leading 2-0. 2-0. 6 goals later. And in any conversation where you twist and turn yourself into a pretzel, trying to convince yourself that Messi is not the most valuable, has brought eyeballs that this league has never seen. And with the global viewer on Apple TV, combined with Lionel Messi and that power, the supporter shield, the most points is a record in MLS history, and ultimately the goal of winning MLS Cup. This will be a moment that we talk about for years to come.
It will be the second trophy in Inter Miami's short history. They lifted the League's Cup last summer. The 46th trophy in their captain, Lionel Messi's history. He wants to share the moment. Drake Callender, their goalkeeper, worn the armband when Messi has not been available, and Sergio Busquets, and now for the whole team to enjoy. Theme from David Beckham, from Jorge Mas.
I think Baranchuk as he floats in and out of the midfield.
Here's Jordi Alba for Inter Miami. Through towards Diego Goles, leaves Suárez! 2 minutes! That's all it takes! Luis Suárez scores Inter Miami's first ever playoff goal, and they're off to a flying start in game 1 of round 1.
Here I am pontificating about Brad Guzan and Atlanta United wanting to survive the first 25-30 minutes. They can't even survive the first 90 seconds. The last thing you want to do is allow Jordi Alba to pick up his head, and you cannot allow the penetrating run from Diego Goles. But how many, when the regular season began, would have had Luis Suárez scoring 20 goals in the regular season? Not a single person other than Lionel Messi and Luis Suárez. What a dream start to Inter Miami's first home playoff game in their history.
Needed for game 2 and for as long as Atlanta lasts in these playoffs, with Brooks Lennon injured for the rest of the postseason. Inter Miami looks for the equalizer. Suárez picks up Weigand, able to work it across, tie game! Lionel Messi! And we're all even at 2 as tempers flare. There's Guzan, who wants more than a word with Luis Suárez.
The smallest player on the pitch, but it's the timing of his runs. It's not about how tall you are, it's about how clever you are, and he just drops off Gregerson. Gregerson has no idea. Messi does, and he ties the game up. Unbelievable.